The small roadside diner in Arizona sat quietly under the afternoon sun, its neon sign flickering faintly. Inside, the smell of coffee and fried food filled the air. Truck drivers talked softly, and a lone biker wearing a worn Hells Angels jacket sat at the counter, slowly stirring his coffee. At a corner table sat a little girl named Lily, no older than 8. She kept her head down, pushing her food around her plate. Despite the heat outside, she wore a long-sleeved shirt. Her eyes kept drifting toward the door, as if she were waiting or afraid of someone coming in. When Lily stood to throw away a napkin, she tripped slightly. The biker noticed and instinctively reached out to steady her. As he did, her sleeve slid up her arm. Thick purple bruises marked her skin. The biker froze, his hand slowly pulling back as his expression hardened. Lily quickly tried to pull her sleeve down, whispering an apology. The biker gently knelt so he wouldn't tower over her. His voice stayed calm as he asked where she got hurt. Her eyes filled with tears, and she quietly said, "It happened at home when her mum's boyfriend got angry." The diner's background noise faded for the biker. He had seen violence before, plenty of it, but never on someone so small. He told Lily she did nothing wrong and that she was very brave. He asked her to go back to her seat and finish eating. As Lily returned to her table, the biker stood up slowly. His coffee sat untouched, steam still rising. He glanced around the diner, then toward the door, his jaw clenched tight. Some things he knew couldn't be ignored, no matter who you were or where you came from. The biker stepped outside the diner, the desert heat hitting his face. He pulled out his phone and made a single call. His voice was low and steady, giving only an address and a few short words. When he hung up, he leaned against his motorcycle and waited. Within 15 minutes, the silence of the highway was broken by the deep roar of engines. One by one, motorcycles rolled into the parking lot. Leather jackets, patches, and serious faces filled the space. No shouting, no drama, just understanding. They walked inside like they belonged there. Inside the diner, one biker sat with Lily, ordering her a milkshake and listening as she talked about school. He kept her calm, telling her she was safe. Another quietly spoke to the waitress and asked her to call Child Protective Services. Everything was done carefully, without fear or anger. The man who hurt Lily wasn't there, but his name and address were known. 2 bikers stepped back outside and left on their motorcycles. They didn't need to explain where they were going. Some lessons didn't require words, only presence. Soon after, police officers arrived, followed by social workers. Statements were taken, and the bruises were documented. Lily held the biker's hand as she was gently led outside. She looked back once, her eyes unsure but hopeful. As the sun began to set, the diner returned to normal. The biker finally took a sip of his now cold coffee, then set it down untouched. Watching the social worker's car disappear down the road, he felt no pride, only relief. That day wasn't about strength or reputation. It was about doing the right thing when a child needed someone to stand up for her.